dude, this is a cool little. So got the seat right here.
That's probably my second or third favorite tank in the house.
Yeah. This is a chill tank. Love the tannins in it too, actually. I think it really works with these fish.
It does really well.
It, really
takes
works.
a ton of light to light them, but...
I'm just gonna post up right here, actually. This is good, that's good chilling. Pull that out there. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it takes a ton of light to be able to see anything, but it's cool.
Oh man, you got the Waroos and the Severums going on. Some of these are Bob's fish. No?
I don't think I have anything in there from Bob. I wasn't really big into the whole SACA New World Cichlid thing until after Brianna got a lot of fish from Bob, because she's always been the big SACA. But then I set up that tank and it totally changed.
Love that little white Severum.
There's some awesome plecos in there too.
What's this?
Oh, I do have some fish from Bob in there. I have angelicus. His angelicus catfish is in there.
Nice. Those are cool.
We might be able to coerce him out.
I'd like to see your filters on these, man. Here, let me get a good
Yep, he's coming out. You're on the lower left.
That's a wicked pleco, dude.
The sailfin.
Yeah, that's a wicked
There's
pleco.
a big angelicus to the left underneath the synspillum.
That's an angelicus?
Yep.
Synodontis angelicus?
Yep.
I had not that one. Actually, I take it back. I had it briefly, but my buddy had one. There's the Synodontis with the lighter color. It's got the black down when its fin gets long. It's the black on the dorsal. You know what I'm talking about? The other type of Synodontis is real. Oh, nice little ropefish down there too. Love it.
The biker.
Yeah, those
There's
are cool.
There's a tri-beacon.
Oh, I love
in
this
the corner.
Royal. Oh, you got a Geo in there too, man. Nice. I was actually I've never kept a Royal Pleco, but man, that's a cool fish. Good for you, man. That Royal Pleco's awesome.
Yeah,
I've never kept one.
Trade for a baby green dragon.
Dude,
no kidding.
Really?
Oh, wow.
That's a deal and a half. You won that deal.
Yeah, easily.
Wow, that's a beautiful fish. That's a fish I need to get. I've never kept the Royal Pleco. I need to buy one of those.
See that tri-beacon over there? There's a tri-beacon right here.
Right in front of the stump.
What's that?
It's another pleco. He's behind that sailfin right now.
Okay. That's the Synodontis. One of the. It looks the Synodontis I'm talking about looks like the one you have over here. This other one, only it was more patterned, but same face and same eyes. What do you know what that is?
That's the
that
catfish?
one. Yeah, that one.
I can't remember what it is. It was one we got from our mini auctions.
These just are some really cool fish, man.
And then my big male
of good size too. What's this big giant dude? I should know.
That's big synspillum.
Oh yeah,
that's the big version of the little guys that are in there, and that's probably a male, guessing by its color.
Oh, those little pleco on the log are cool.
That one is an emperor, I think, or is that the tiger?
That's wicked.
That's the tiger.
Those are some nice fish. Dude.
There's a bad emperor in here somewhere that.
I love Geophagus, man. I'm glad to see them rolling.
Pecoli, the threadfin acara, or Geo, depending on which person, which week, and some Brasiliensis.
And the convicts, or a convict.
Yeah, I think it might be. Yeah, those ones I got stuck with. There's the emperor.
Dude, that's a nice fish. Wow.
And
very cool.
More and more stunning as he gets bigger.
That's a cool Emperor Pleco.
Mm-hmm.
Any idea the number on it or anything? Or?
I don't know.
Oh, very cool, man. That's a hot fish. Love its back fins. Man, this is a pretty stacked tank. How do you filter this K1 media?
So this one's actually mostly sponges. There's 4 big sponge filters in there. I've got a hob on the back, but it's just purely mechanical is all it's in there for. And then I've got a Sun underneath there that's also just purely mechanical, because with the wood in there, all the bits it gets nasty fast.
The wood makes the tank with these dark fish though, man. It looks really good.
I got both of those pieces from About.
From About Fish? Really?
They have the best. All that big piece in there. Almost all my driftwood has come from them. Huh. They get some crazy pieces of wood in there, better than I've seen anywhere. And I don't know how or what they do to get it, but man, they get it.
Dude, tank on, man.
Thank you.
Good on them. Yeah.
Thanks for having me on, man.
Yeah. There's still more.
There's still more?
There's still a whole bedroom.
Part 2 coming up. Nobody's perfect, right? So yeah, we see the salt tank. I couldn't tell you what was in the salt tank. This tank you're looking at right here is actually, it actually has one of my favorite rainbows in it. I believe it's a Parkinsoni rainbow. I can't make out the audio on it, but there's also these really wicked algae-eating crabs. If anybody has any information on these algae-eating crabs, they were really cool. He says they actually eat all the decaying plant matter. I'd love to get my hands on about 20 of them and try them out. So if anybody knows anything about these big algae-eating crabs you're seeing here in this footage, let me know.
That crab is crazy. Yeah, there's 4 of them big suckers in there somewhere.
And I gotta give credit to everybody at this club. Matt obviously rolled it out for me. I'm in his bedroom looking at all of his tanks. And these crabs actually, I think it was Kevin who actually hit me up and was like, hey man, do you want us to ship you out some of these crabs? So I mean, just like the Colorado hospitality at its finest. I didn't get them, I probably should. But if anybody's got any more information on these crabs, let me know in the comments. All right, so during the talk that I gave out in Colorado, which was awesome, I had a great time with it, I did mention this tank right here you can see, where I actually had it intentionally without a filter and I only did water changes using high amounts of lights, ridiculous amounts of duckweed, and just water changes keeping rainbows. He's referencing in this conversation how this tank that he's showing right here, this little tank, has a similar setup to that. It actually has no filter on it, or he hardly ever has the filter on it, and he's got one of my favorites, the little Precock rainbows in there. Those are pretty slick little fish. So kind of runs on its own, well balanced near a window, and it's a pretty slick setup with hardly any filter on it.
Those are Precock. I ordered them for. I can't remember. Those something rainbow. Neon dwarf?
Yeah, neon dwarf.
Yeah.
Roll over.
The 2 badass ones.
Oh, nice.
They're a little bit of in need of a rescape and trim back, but
well, a lot of those plants you just got last night from me.
Yeah,
those pink ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave you guys. I got some Bacopa if you grab a bag. When I roll out of here, I got enough plant for you that you didn't get, that you need to get. I see what you mean about the boost.
Yeah. And if you come over here and actually look down inside there, there's stuff like all the way back behind here of the booth.
Really?
And then there's some stuff in here that when I grabbed it, the guy said something about it was like shipped to him from Germany. I don't even know. He couldn't even remember the name.
Where's that?
It's this stuff right here.
Let me come around and...
So you crawl across the bed.
Okay. I do want to get a good front shot of these.
It's alright.
Alright, I gotta stick with that.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a cool, that's a really cool setup. Love the boost going off in here, too.
I can't say I've ever seen it.
Yeah, I don't. It was
the green thing.
Yeah.
The green blobby stuff.
Yeah.
It looks like Süßwasser tang to me, which is German. Süßwasser means it's a German word. Yeah, man. That's what that stuff is, and it's cool. Hang on to it. It's weird. It's a weird grower. It'll be perfect in there though. It looks like it's healthy. She got the the Stella Stellatus back there from me last night. And then the boost. Man, she does have a ton of boost.
Yeah,
wow.
It's ridiculous.
Looks great. Yeah, you guys had the perfect wall for her. How much did she start with, you know?
No, I don't have a clue what.
Yeah, I was like, that's a lot growing right there.
like you can almost watch it grow daily.
And I want to make a comment to all of you who are complaining about your boost not growing fast enough. The water in Colorado has a higher calcium content that also has really good lights. He's got a very expensive Kessel light as well as natural sunlight coming in here, which is, in my humble opinion, why the Bucephalandra is growing so well for them. They've got natural daylight, they've got a good Kessel light, and they've got high calcium content in their water. Hint, hint. Anything else to go see?
No, that's all.
That's it? All right, this was the bonus surprise. I was like, wow.
That's all 30-some tanks.
That's great, man. Thanks so much for having us over.
Purple boost.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Tank on. Yeah, folks, stay tuned for more coming from Colorado. I visit the legendary Mr. Larry Brown's fish room. I also show you Jesse's house in full length, the guy with the remote water changes you saw a couple days ago. Click the links around here. If you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button and that little notification, because I'll talk to you every day this year with the Daily Dustin. Make it an awesome rest of your Sunday and tank on. Later.